Hello and welcome back to the Xlabbers podcast, where we explore different aspects of the Moroccan culture and society. Today we're going to delve into an essential aspect of the Moroccan identity, family and community. Joining me today is James, who has been living in Morocco for a while now. James, can you tell us a little bit about your observations of the Moroccan family and community dynamics?
Hi Zubair, thanks for having me. Yes, I've been fascinated by the strong sense of family and community that I've seen in Morocco. It's something that's very different from what I've experienced in the West.
Yes, and that's precisely what we're going to talk about today. Let's start with the meaning of family in the Moroccan culture. James, can you share your thoughts on this?
Certainly. From what I've seen, family is incredibly important in Moroccan culture. It's not just about blood relations, but also about the bonds that are formed through marriage and other forms of relationships. I've seen how family members support each other, even in difficult times.
That's a great observation, James. And it's not just about the immediate family, but also the extended family where everyone is connected and has a role to play in the family.
Exactly. And that's what makes the sense of community so strong as well. I've seen how people come together to support each other, not just within families, but also within neighborhoods and communities.
That's a great point, James. And that brings us to the role of religion in family and community life. As you know, religion plays a significant role in Moroccan society. How does this influence family and community dynamics?
Religion is a central part of Moroccan culture, and it's not just about going to the mosque or following certain rituals. It's about the values and principles that are instilled in people from a young age. These values, such as respect for elders, kindness to others, and generosity, are reflected in the way that people interact with their families and communities.
And that's also reflected in the gender roles and the relationships in the Moroccan culture. James, can you share your observations on this?
Yes, I've noticed that gender roles and relationships are very different in Morocco compared to the West. Women are often seen as the caretakers of the family, while men are the breadwinners. However, that doesn't mean that women are not valued or respected. In fact, I've seen how women hold a lot of power and influence in the family and community. They are often the ones who keep everything together.
That's a nice point, James. And it's also worth mentioning the influence of the Western culture on the Moroccan family and community dynamics. How has this impacted the traditional roles and relationships in the Moroccan culture?
I think that Western culture has had a significant impact on Moroccan society, especially in urban areas. The influence of social media, television, and the internet has exposed Moroccans to different ideas and values, which have challenged some of the traditional roles and relationships. For example, there's been a shift towards more individualism, which has sometimes led to a breakdown of family and community ties.
Very interesting. And it raises the question of how the Moroccan society is adapting to these changes. Traditional Moroccan celebrations and rituals are one way that people maintain their ties to families and community. Can you tell us a little bit about this?
Yes, celebrations and rituals are essential parts of Moroccan culture. They bring people together and provide opportunities to connect with family and community members. For example, weddings, Eid al-Fitr, and other holidays are celebrated with great enthusiasm and joy. I've also noticed how people come together to mourn the loss of loved ones and support each other during difficult times.
Yes, I totally agree. And it also brings us back to the concept of hospitality, which is an essential part of the Moroccan culture. The Moroccan hospitality extends beyond the home and into the community where people are always willing to help each other. Can you share your observations on this based on your experience in Marrakesh?
Hospitality is a central part of Moroccan culture, and it's something that I've experienced firsthand. Moroccans are incredibly welcoming and generous, even to strangers. I've seen how people go out of their way to make visitors feel at home, whether it's by sharing a meal, offering a place to stay, or simply offering directions.
That's a great observation, James, and it highlights the changing dynamics of family and community in rural versus urban areas of Morocco. What are your views on this?
Yes, I've seen how family and community dynamics can vary depending on where you are in Morocco. In rural areas, for example, traditional roles and relationships are often more pronounced, while in urban areas, there's more of a blend of traditional and modern values. However, regardless of where you are, family and community are still incredibly important.
James, your point is excellent. Additionally, I would like to highlight the significance of education in molding familial and communal principles. Could you please share your opinion on how education contributes to this?
Education is a critical factor in shaping values and attitudes, and I've seen how it can play a role in strengthening family and community ties. By providing opportunities for learning and personal growth, education can help people understand the importance of family and community, and how it can be a source of strength and support.
All right, James. And it brings us to the end of this episode of the Xlabbers podcast. Thank you for joining us, James, and for sharing your insights on the Moroccan family and community dynamic.
Thank you for having me, Zubey. It's been a pleasure.